Hello friends, welcome to the session on Python programming. In this session, we'll be discussing about strings in the Python program. In this session, we will see what we mean by strings, how to define strings in the Python program, what are the different operations that can be performed on these strings. We will see what are the commonly used functions with the strings. And we will also see some suitable programming example where the strings can be used. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you can watch many other videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session with the question what we mean by string in the Python program. We know that string is a sequence, and string is a sequence where the sequence can contain the characters. So when you have a sequence of one or more Unicode characters, then that can be called as a string in the Python program. So string can contain a letter, a digit, a white space, or any other symbol that is being permitted while writing the programs in the Python programming language. So any sequence of characters that is enclosed in the single apostrophe or double apostrophe can be called as a string. So string can be created by enclosing one or more characters in single, double, or sometimes we can quote it in the triple quotes. Values stored in the strings can be extended to the multiple lines. So it is not necessary that in Python the string can be of one line only. You can have a multiple line string, and if you want to make the use of multiple line string, then you need to make the use of the triple quotes instead of a single or double quote. Every individual character in the string can be accessed, and its access can be done by using the indexing. So the first character will have the index 0, and then the index goes on increasing for each character. The index specifies the character to be accessed in the string, and the index is always written in the square bracket. So if I write S1, if my string is S1, and if I write S10, then you can say that we are accessing the first element of the string. The index of the first character from left in the string is 0, and the last character is n-1, where n is the length of the string. Say for example, if we want to declare a string S1 as hello India, then you can write it like this in single apostrophe or in single quote, or S2 is equal to how are you in the double quote. On the Python prompt, if I write S1, I will get the string hello India. On the Python prompt, if I write S2, I will get the string how are you. If I want to use a multiple line string, then I can write it like this: S3 is equal to triple quote, hello friends, and in the second line, welcome to the Python programming. So when I write S3, I will get the message printed on the screen, hello friend, \n, that is a new line character, then the white spaces, and then welcome to the Python program. If I write S10, then I am making an access to the 0th element or first element of the string, which is H. If I write S17, then I will get the answer as N. If I write S111, then we know that there are less number of characters, and therefore there is no character having the index 11, and therefore we will get the index error, string index out of the range. A string is a data type which you can say is an immutable data type. It means that once you assign some content to the string, then the content of the string cannot be changed once it is being created. And therefore, the string data type is being called as a immutable data type. In Python, it is possible that you can perform several operations on the string, such as concatenation, repetition, membership, and slicing. Concatenation means we can join the two strings. Python will allow us to join the two strings. And for this, we can make the use of plus symbol. And this plus symbol will indicate the concatenation operation. So for example, if I have first string hello India, then we can write like this: S1 is equal to the character A. That is what we are trying to do, is that we are trying to make change in the content of the string, but the Python interpreter will display the error that the string object does not support the item assignment, and therefore it is a immutable data type. The content of the string cannot be changed. If I write S1 is equal to hello, S2 is equal to India, and if I write S1 plus S2, then I will get a concatenation operation to be performed, and I will get a string hello India. Python allows us to repeat the given string under the repetition operator, and this repetition operator is being indicated by the star symbol. So if I write S1 star 3, and if S1 is equal to hello, then one can get the result as hello, hello, hello 3 times. Python has the two membership operator, in and not in. The in operator takes the two strings and will return the true if the first string appears as a substring in the second string. Otherwise, it will return us a false value. That is, whenever you want to check whether a substring is present in the first string or not, then in that case, you can make the use of operator in and not in. So for example, if I write on the Python prompt I in S2, then we know that in S2, we have this symbol I, India, and therefore it will return us a true value. If I write double hello in S1, then this will also return me a true value. But if I write M in S1, then this will return us a false value. Similarly, we can make the use of the not in operator, and not in operator will take the two strings and will return us a true value if the first string does not appear as a substring in the second string. Otherwise, it will return us a false value. So either you can make the use of in operator, or you can make the use of not in operator in order to check whether the substring is present in the first string or not. In Python, we can make access to some part of the string or substring, and this is being called as a slicing. So whenever we want to slice a given string, then this can be done by using an index range. So for example, we have been given a string 1, then we can perform the slice operation. String 1, in the square bracket, we write n to m. That is, it will return us the part of the string 1 starting from the index n inclusive and ending at m exclusive. So for example, if I am having a string S1, hello India, and if I write S1 in the square bracket 1 to 5, then you will find that I will get the result ELLO. The number of characters in the substring will always be equal to the difference between the two indices m and n, that is m minus n. The slice operation can also take a third index, and it will specify the step size. For example, if I write string n m k, it means that every kth character has to be extracted from the string 1 starting from n and ending at m minus 1. And if you do not specify, then the step size is always be, by default, will be equal to 1. So for example, if I write a operation S1 7 to 10, then I will get NDI. If I write S1 only colon 5, then you will find that we will start from the index 0 up to 5, and therefore I will get the result HELLO. If I write the operation on the Python prompt S1 0 to 0, 10, and 2, then in that case, we will get the answer as HLOID, because it will access the string S1 from the index 0 to 10 with step 2. If I write the string S1 colon colon minus 1, then you will find that we will get exactly the reverse string. That is, the original string is Hello India, and we will get exactly the reverse string after this operation. We can access each and every character of the string, and such operation is being called as a traversing operation. And whenever we want to traverse the string, that is, whenever we want to visit each and every element of the string, then for that we need to make the use of for loop, or we can make the use of while loop. The loop starts from the first character of the string and will automatically end when the last character is accessed. So for example, if I write S1 is equal to Hello India, and if I write a loop for character CH in S1, indentation mark colon, print in the bracket CH comma end is equal to single quote. And when I execute this part of the code on the Python prompt, then I will get the message Hello India. The same thing can be achieved by using a while loop. S1 is equal to Hello India. Index we will set initially to 0, while index length of S1 colon print S1 index comma end equal to single apostrophe index plus equal to 1. And when this part of the program is executed, we will get the output as a string Hello India. That is, we are making an access to each and every element of the string. There are certain commonly used built-in functions with the string. The first one is the length, which will return us the length of the given string. If S1 is equal to Hello India, and if I give the command len of S1, I will get the message 11. Title. This function will return the string with the first letter of every word in the string in uppercase, and rest will be the lowercase. If, for example, if S1 is equal to Hello India, where hello is small, h is small, and if I operate this function S1.title, I will get the output h with h capital. Lower function, this function will return the string with all uppercase letters converted to the lowercase. So if I write S1.lower, then you will find that h and I will be get converted into small letters. Upper function, this function will return the string with all lowercase letters converted into uppercase. So if I write S1.upper, then every character in the string will be converted to uppercase HELLOINDI. Count string comma start comma end will return the number of times the substring str occurs in the given string. If we do not give the start index and end index, then searching starts from the index 0 and will end at the end of the string. Say for example, if I write a function s1.count hello, then I will get the result as 1. That is, it will count how many times hello is appearing in the string s1. Join is a function which will return a string in which the characters in the string have been joined by a separator. So if I say s1 is equal to Hello India, s2 is equal to dash, and if I give the command s2.join s1, then you will find that all the elements will be joined by using this dash, and therefore I will get the string h dash e dash like that as shown in this window. Split is a function which will return a list of the words delimited by the specified substring. If delimiter is given, if no delimiter is given, then the words are separated by the space. For example, if my string S1 is Rajesh is a clever student, and if I make the use of the function split or partition, because partition can also be used, S1 dot partition is, then you will find that I will get the output where we will get Rajesh, comma is, comma a clever student. That is the partition function will partition the given string at the first occurrence of the substring and returns the string partition into three parts. That is the substring before the separator, then the separator, and then the substring after the separator. And therefore, whenever my string is Rajesh is a clever student, and when I give S1 dot partition is, then before is there is a string Rajesh, then there is a string, and the remaining string a clever student will appear at the output. Is alphanumeric is a function which will return us true if the characters of the given string are either alphabets or numeric. If the white spaces or special symbols are part of the given string, or the string is empty, then in that case it will return a false. For example, if I write S1 dot is alphanumeric, then I will get a result false. So this function is useful in order to determine whether the string contents are only alphanumeric or not. Is lower is a function which will return true if the string is non-empty and has all lowercase alphabets, or has at least one character as the lowercase alphabet, and the rest are the non-alphabet characters. So for example, S1 is equal to hello, and then if I write S1 dot is lower, then I will get true. This is a small string program where we can check if the string is palindrome or not. That is, whenever the reads the string from left to the right or right to the left, then if the string is the same, then that can be called as a palindrome string. So here we will write a function definition, check palindrome string, I is equal to 0, z is equal to length of string minus 1, while I less than or equal to j colon. If string of I is not equal to string of j colon, return false. Otherwise, we will increase I by 1 and we will decrease j by 1, and we will return true. So initially, we will ask the user to input a string, and then we will assign the result is equal to check palindrome. That is, we are calling this function. And if the result is true, then we will print the message the given string is palindrome. Else otherwise, we will print the message the given string is not palindrome. So when you execute this program on the Python prompt, then you will find that you will get a message enter a string. Suppose my string is Kanak, Kanak, and I will get the message the given string Kanak is a palindrome. So thank you friends for viewing the session. Hopefully you have understood what are the strings and how the different operations can be performed on the strings. Thank you all for viewing the session.